Anthony Davis went to Kentucky. Kevin Durant went to Texas. Kyrie Irving went to Duke. And they're not even the best players from those colleges. Some of the best players went to the best universities, and some went to tiny schools that nobody even heard of. By the way, I started a new channel. I'm doing basketball challenges, videos with NBA players, YouTubers, courtside vlogs, all on the new channel. The link is in the description. Go subscribe to it right now. Let's try to hit 30,000 subscribers today. After you subscribe, turn your notifications on because that first video is coming soon, and trust me, you're gonna go crazy when you see who it's with. Let's start with the Memphis Tigers. Derrick Rose. And that's it. Literally no other good players from Memphis. I'm only putting this on the list because Derrick Rose deserves the respect. Kansas University. One of the best basketball schools in the whole country. Well, the best Kansas player of all time is actually Wilt Chamberlain. But we're talking about 2019. It's between Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid. When I made a similar video 2 years ago, it was a close race.
Joel Embiid has more minutes tweeting than more minutes played in the NBA. It's not an opinion, it's an actual fact.
But right now, it's obviously Joel Embiid. Probably the best center in the NBA. Sorry, Andrew. Oklahoma University. Yo, this is a small university, but we've got some great players here. Trae Young, Blake Griffin, or a sleeper pick, Taylor Griffin, Blake's brother. Psych! He's not that good. It's between these two Oklahoma legends. In 2 to 3 years, it could definitely be Trae Young. He's gonna be a legit superstar. But right now, Blake Griffin is scoring 25 points a game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He is easily the best NBA player from Oklahoma. Duke University. This one is crazy. We all know Duke as one of the best NBA programs ever. Better than Kansas, and almost as good as Kentucky. But for some reason, there's only a few superstars that came out of Duke. Our options are Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, or Zion Williamson. First, let's take out Tatum. It's obviously between these two. Is Zion already the best player out of Duke without even playing an NBA game? Yes! Yes, he is! Psych! I'm kidding, but he deserved to be in the debate. The answer is clearly Kyrie Irving, a top 5 point guard in the league, but I gotta say, I expected way more superstars to be from Duke. Texas University. There's only like 2 good players from Texas. One is LaMarcus Aldridge, 21 points, 9 rebounds a game, incredible. And the other guy is Kevin Durant. Pretty decent basketball player. So KD is definitely the best NBA player from Texas. Syracuse University. Oh, I'm about to get you guys mad. Our options are Carmelo Anthony, Dion Waiters, and Jeremy Grant. So far, the best career is Carmelo Anthony, obviously. But we're talking about the best player in 2019. So let's take out Dion. It's between Melo and Jeremy Grant. Greg, don't you dare say it's Jeremy Grant. Melo's obviously a much better player. You know what? Melo, 13.4 points per game. 5 rebounds, half an assist. Jeremy Grant, more points, a little bit less rebounds, more assists. And Jeremy Grant is one of the best defenders in the league. Carmelo Anthony, I'm not even sure Carmelo knows what defense is. So no disrespect to Melo, but the facts are the facts. Jeremy Grant is the best player from Syracuse. USC Trojans. I think this is the toughest decision of the video. And it's funny because these players are so different. It's between DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic. Whoa, Greg, it's obviously DeMar. Well, DeMar has a bigger name and more All-Stars. Vucevic has better stats. Well, forget the stats and forget who has the bigger name. Nikola Vucevic is literally a top 3 center in the league. Somehow, he took this Orlando Magic team to the playoffs. I'm sorry, but Nikola Vucevic is the best player from USC. Sue me! UCLA Bruins. Yo, this is insane. UCLA has less success as a school than Duke, less success than Kansas, but much better players. It's between Drew Holiday and Kevin Love. Well, right this second, Drew is better. He's putting up 21 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, but in Kevin Love's prime, he was an MVP candidate. So the answer is neither of them, because we have Russell Westbrook, one of the greatest basketball players this earth has been blessed with. Fun fact, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Love were roommates at UCLA, and they were picked back-to-back in the 2008 NBA draft. Easily the best NBA player from UCLA. Sorry, Kevin. Wait, no, the other Kevin. Florida University. They had the best NBA coach in the league from Florida, my guy Billy Donovan. Hashtag Thunder Up. But for the players, it's a tough decision. It's between Bradley Beal or Al Horford. Al Horford is so underrated. 2 years in a row, he clamped Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Lockdown defense. But Bradley Beal is a way better offensive player. You know what? I'm using a lifeline for this one. I'm leaning towards Al Horford, but I'll let you guys make the final choice for this one. Arizona Wildcats. This is a fun one. We have Aaron Gordon, Lauri Markkanen, and DeAndre Ayton. 3 star players on 3 trash teams. The best scorer from the 3 is Lauri Markkanen. The best defender and rebounder is DeAndre Ayton. And Aaron Gordon is the most balanced. But let's narrow it down. Let's take out Aaron Gordon. It's between Lauri Markkanen and DeAndre Ayton. And you know what? Just the way the NBA is nowadays, the tiebreaker has to be offense. In a league where everybody's shooting 3-pointers, I'm gonna go with Lauri Markkanen. He's like 7 feet tall, but still shoots 36% from 3. Lauri Markkanen, you are the best Arizona Wildcat. UConn Huskies. This is my favorite one so far. It's between Kemba Walker and Andre Drummond. I mean, there are other good players from UConn, but yeah, no. Kemba scores way more points, but Andre Drummond averages 17 and 16, and is an incredible defender. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going with Andre Drummond. Kemba puts up these crazy numbers because no one else on the Hornets is going to do much scoring. Andre Drummond has Blake Griffin right next to him, scoring, getting rebounds, and he still puts up 17 points and 16 rebounds. Sue me, call my lawyer, but I'm taking Andre Drummond. Michigan State Spartans. It's between Gary Harris and Draymond Green. Low-key, Gary Harris is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Draymond's offensive numbers have been slipping off a bit ever since Kevin Durant was on the Warriors. I mean, last year, this wouldn't even be a debate. This year, it's close, but I'm still going with Draymond Green as the best player from Michigan. Ohio State Buckeyes. We got the battle of the point guards, Mike Conley or D'Angelo Russell. A lot of people say Mike Conley was cheated out of an all-star spot, and D'Angelo barely made the all-star team. Conley averaged 21 and 6, D'Angelo averaged 21 and 7. Their field goal percentage and 3-point percentage are almost exactly the same. It's a really close decision, but I'm going with D'Angelo Russell. He just had an amazing year, signed a massive deal with the Golden State Warriors, and more importantly, he's the second best Russell in the league. Wake Forest University. It's between Chris Paul and that's about it. No, really, this is his competition. Let's not even call that competition, okay? The answer is Chris Paul. Next, Louisville Cardinals. Our options are Terry Rozier, Donovan Mitchell, and Montrezl Harrell. First things first, let's take out Rozier. Between these two, Harrell is actually the most efficient player. If you care about NBA analytics, you probably think the answer is Harrell. But let's be real. Donovan Mitchell is easily the best player from this group. Who cares about efficiency stats, okay? Those are for nerds anyways, and I'm not a nerd. Indiana Hoosiers. Ooh, it's getting spicy. Victor Oladipo or OJ Anunoby? Last year, it was obviously Oladipo. End of discussion. You could argue that he was injured this season and OG Anunoby just had an amazing year. But you know what? It's not even a debate. Victor Overdose Oladipo is the best NBA player from Indiana, by far. Marquette University. Yo, this one is crazy. Marquette hasn't won much at all, but somehow they still have some of the best players. It's Dwayne Wade versus Jimmy Butler. Ooh, this is even spicier because Jimmy just signed with the Miami Heat. Let's be honest, this 2019 NBA season, Jimmy Butler was a legit superstar. Right now, he is the best player for Marquette. But if we were talking about all time, then the answer would be Dwayne Wade. Davidson College. Literally only Steph Curry. If I told you the second place guy, you wouldn't even know who he is. And number one, the biggest university with the best NBA players. Wait, we just hit 1.6 million subs. You guys are literally the GOATs. For some reason, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button right now. Let's try to hit 1.7 million today. And number one, Kentucky University. We have DeMarcus Cousins, Devin Booker, John Wall, Karl Anthony Towns, De'Aaron Fox. But none of these are the best because we have Anthony Davis. And second place would go to Devin Booker. Last video was 9 moves that must happen this NBA offseason. Go watch that right now. The offseason just started. That video is insane. And go subscribe to my new channel. The link is in the description.